I did this earlier on Mixer, so if you want to go see the beginning half, go there and just look at there. Because I don't feel like reading all of it again. Perhaps I'll have to... Oh, you know what? I'll just edit it. I'll just download it, edit it, and then... It should be in the save files. Anyway, to begin with, probably. I don't know. Perhaps I'll have a chance. Oh, it's time to write a poem. Pick the words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Bed, embrace, socks, Valentine, headphones, disoriented, bro, portrait, tragedy. Okay. I'm kind of good on writing. Kind of a good writer, but not good at poetry. Okay. I'm crying. Broken. Unrequired. Broken. Extraordinary. Oh, just the picked words? Doesn't it make sense? Graveyard. Comfort. Oh, okay, wonderful. Bitch. God! Stop! Jump! Are you gonna jump? No matter what I choose. Doki Doki. Oh. Dark. Anyway, money, I'll get you talk about it. I'm glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This time might be a little strange for me, but at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already handing out. Thanks for keeping your promise, game. I hope this isn't too overwhelming for a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like you deserved any slack. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. At least, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't stay at the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature! In her life! It is the essence! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Game always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You're really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. How come you and Game can become good friends too? So sorry. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me in. I'm gonna frickin' hit that girl. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayuri? Me? Not really? God damn, woman, can't you shut up? Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, made it sound like it was like a big deal when it's not really. What do I do? I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Boy, and he shoots the bird down. He just took pot shots for a second. Wait. Mercy, Rez. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Will make me happy no matter what. And he revives her. He saves it. Is that so? Yeah, I'll make it a big deal of it if you don't want to be. Alright, well here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might like. Enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't want. Even if you don't usually read. We could, discuss it if you wanted. Jory, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? Cute meter broke. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not meaning much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yeah. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. And Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Summed down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to account myself with something literature related by myself like this? Because I could always read some of the books Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Yuri's conversation with Monica. Probably get really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. Problem is that the idea of literature sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? The fuck it do? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it seems more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? For all they come, and after they come, we can do a thing to speak to their creative mind. So, what's this? So we're talking really seriously. Have I gone to a physical different world? What is this nonsense? It's rare to hear it deliberately like this. Huh, that's a good point. In case you don't think the food was really a trick. What kind? Oh well, I guess we could cupcakes, and it's back to regular. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That's why That's what wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Beep, 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 beep. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Okay, but we'll still work out the details of the event itself. Find myself smiling. In the end, so you're still your usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, so you can put her mind to things and then make them come to life. So, damn! Can I wonder what it would like to be to see the world like through her eyes? Oh, Jesus Christ! That zoom in! Whoa! The minus of my serious face failing my vision. I nearly fell out of my chair. Sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't a napping club. Does our school have a napping club? Because that would be amazing. You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? We'll need to get used to it. Don't say that out loud. Glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. Is it true, though? Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayuri. That's what I do best. And therein lies the problem. That's a problem. What about you? You look like you're out. You look better for me to look for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? No, every day. That's never convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. Come on! At least give me a benefit of the doubt. Can't even do that. Looks like it's written all over your face. Just written. I overslept. Slept. Yeah. Sarah glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Oh, look at your hair, it's sticking out all over here. I run my fingers down the side of Sherry's hair, trying to straighten it out. I really need to brush this. My hair's just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. What do I secretly have a brush in my pocket? There's more than just your hair. Bring up the list. Look, your bow isn't straight either, and there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe the stain off with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't care about that. Hey, you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, what do you think? And this turned into something else. Oh my god, I can't. I'm trying to read the chat. No! Okay. And what? Ah, thanks. Thanks, man. I saw the chat. I was just trying to look at the chat now. And the conversation takes a turn. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? And the conversation just willy-nilly goes everywhere. Look here, look there, down here. That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll have to thank me later. Start the button up our blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Words cannot describe on what's going on. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things. Yeah. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? And he realized he realized what's he doing and backs away slowly. Real slowly. Like the slowest you can go. I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard? So hard to close. I struggle to force the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you've ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my... I can't say it. I can't say it. Fudge it, I'll do it. It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud, you freaking idiot. Ooh, wait, I just realized. The way her eyes are drawn. Oh, that's cool. It's really cool. Like here, and I like how the eyelashes are drawn, like how hair is drawn too. I like to draw too, so I really like admire the work of other people's. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sari's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sari hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. God, freaking phew. That's so much better. Puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this, and you'd take care of me better than anyone else would. Anyway, that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things before I come over there with a bat. Yeah, I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. But, wait, was that closet always open? Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed early. Fine. It's a deal. Hehe. Guess we really are better taking care of each other than we are taking care of others ourselves. Yeah, I guess so. Huh? Maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayuri. Yeah, but I was just joking at the time. Man, it's possible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone, fudge! Marcus suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay! I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. And I'm in a 20-foot hole. I can't see you up there. I dug this grave. I'm in it already, so I'm good. I don't feel like reading my poem. Is that good with you? Good. That's good with me. I feel the sound enthusiast, but Sari still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, do you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. Are you really actually? My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've really never done something like this. done this before. When that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Starting to get enthusiastic to pull out their poems. I already is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. And Monica writes hers in a composition notebook. I can hardly see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? And the hole just gets deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Chat, can you help me here? Who should I show first? I need help choosing. Hold on, let me save. I'll go down the line. Sorry. Definitely more comfortable sharing and say you first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness. This is so good, game. Eh? Don't lie to me. Don't lie. I love it. No, you were such a good writer. Sorry. You must be seriously overacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's option has to be a little bit more constructive than this. Maybe Natsuki's. Sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Yeah? I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a game poem. And it makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy that you just wrote that. Just that you wrote one. Just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact I'm staying right in front of you in the club. Yeah, well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, game, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things is like this for other people. It's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sarah. I share Sarah sees a full picture of my motive here. And again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. You know how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here too. Okay? That'll be my way of thinking. Thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yeah. Now you'll read my poems too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Let's see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow. Way you go. God damn. The way you glow through my blinds. The morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kiss my forehead to help me out of bed and make me rub the sleepy from my eye. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want... Click outside poem area to continue. Oh, that's too far outside. Sorry, this is just a guess, but... Did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I'd rather do it last night. Well, it makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean. Still trying my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Just sounds like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I mean, eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Oh, okay. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. And the list shortens by 1. 30-foot grave, here I go! Beep beep beep. Beep beep beep. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said I was bad. She didn't invoke it. It just didn't invoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute either. Even enough for your tastes. Do you want to get smacked? Well, pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. You can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that's where you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced I don't want to like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all stick and stuff. I don't know that word. Don't even take my writing seriously. But it isn't the point of poems for people. Isn't the poem. Words just can't read them. But it's the point of poems for people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I guess. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So I did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Sorry to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. 40 feet! 40 feet, oh, here I come! Babe, that's not good. That's not good. It's not good. Yuri stares at the poem. And my life goes down the hole. Well, okay, everyone, start burying me with it. Bury me alive. Just get it over with. Shoot me. Minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess it might be after reading it though. So is it that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice it. It's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, so there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers, and having been through them myself, I learned to pick up on them. I think most of the noticeable thing I recognize as new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick out writing styles separate from the topic matter. They fit the two together, and the end result is that both styles and the expressions are weakened. Once Yuri finds herself train of thought, that says her demeanor totally changes. Simi is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Who is this woman? Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and tactics that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Might just take you some time, but it all comes with practice. And learning by example, trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm sure if you're apologizing as yourself to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought progress behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which in itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? That's some nice penmanship. Ghost under the light. The tenderness of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I don't know what the word is, I can't tell. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present body, but living in the past. The light tickles. I tickle back. Beep beep. I'm sorry, I have terrible handwriting. What? Wasn't thinking that at all. But it looked like you had a lunch. Well, I just don't read script very often. I don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Yeah. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Neri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all game. Really? Must have totally missed that point. Well, I suppose you didn't only glance over it after all. But remember that poem often expresses their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually put more than telling a simple story or a paint picture. In this case, oh my gosh, this is dragging on for too long. This keeps perhaps the subject of the poem. When do we get to murder? The subject of the poem is only being difficult compared to a ghost. Lingering in her lost remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. So it's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick one of those things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. Guess I'll have to keep trying. Continue on you. I'll be right back. I need a drink of water. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica. That's the last one. Hi, game. She looks so enthusiastic. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up. You're all hot! There. Alright, I'll keep that in mind. You're all hot! Keeping it to my mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? Sure. Kind of embarrassing, but because I have to. Don't worry. Don't worry, game. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's all sort of barrier that we'll learn to keep in the past soon. Yeah, that's true. Hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Oh, well. Maybe good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Let's maybe... Yeah, there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other. You really care about each other's well-being. If you show in different ways, it ends being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when you're reading your poem. Sure you're not reading into it too much? Haha, it could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of a gentle feel to it. You tell us she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knows that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, I guess it's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. She'll end up trying different things a lot. It could be a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'll have to see you try new things. Get a move on already! I want to see murder! That's the best way that's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Get the words out of my mouth! Everyone else might be a little bit biased to their own kinds of styles. They'll always keep you that way that suits you the most. So force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to, right? It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Sorry about that. Something happened. It's not like you have to worry about pressing them or anything. Haha. Haha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident, or someone who claims not to be very good. That's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I don't always feel that way, you know? See you. Let's read it then. Hole in wall. Couldn't have been me. See the direction this spackle protrudes. A nosy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. A peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My return already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. Just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Searching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. Is there more? Or is that? Oh, that's it. That was nice, actually. So, what do you think? It's very freeform. That's what you want to call it. I'm sorry, I'm not really very person asked for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That's it. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on hymning between words and lines. When forming out loud, oh my god, this is drowning on. I just want to see someone kill someone. Forming out loud can be really powerful. Wasn't the first impression behind this one? Oh wait, what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it into it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. I've been listening to my poems a bit. Epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. This is drowning on too long. Just get to murdering me. I've already dug my own grave. Stress hard to make it perfect and you'll never make it any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew! Guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my I know the word. I know the word. I'm just skipping writing abilities. Even if it just be nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is the Literature Club, after all. I sigh. I yield. I cry. Shoot me in the brain now. Guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Sawyer and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in team, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows forward in frustration. Yuri smiles sadly. What is this language? Yeah? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki just dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Huh, thanks. You're just cute. Cute. You completely missed this symbolism or something. It's clear about feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Oh my god. It's like, with these two, it's like one upright tiny, it's like one upright tiny little kitten talking to a cat, talking to another, like a talking little kitten, talking to its older sibling, talking down to its older sibling or something. You mean you have to try hard and to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, do have a couple suggestions. I wasn't looking for suggestions. I wanted to ask someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sorry, you liked it. Game did too. Wait, is that your first one? Wait, what are you talking about me for? Alright, that's what we're gonna do. Just slide up under my desk like no one can see me. Damn, these Japanese desks are too tiny. Fudge. I can't. Damn, I'm too big. Just put my head in a book. Wait. So no, if I don't see them, they don't see me. The space I gladly give you some suggestions. It's my own. First of all, excuse me. Appreciate the effort, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particular and inspiring. Please, for the love of all that is heavenly and nice in this whole club, stop these two, someone. Which I haven't yet. Game liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. This guy suddenly stands up. Oh god. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Hey? Okay. I like this music, actually. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Gabe appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Why are you bringing me into this? I don't want no part of this. I'm not part of this quarrel. I don't want to be part of this fight. Don't bring my name up. Please. Really don't. I don't want any part of this. Someone take me out of my misery. Shoot me in the skull. And you know he didn't appreciate and how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would really go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutest. Okay, I'm out of the conversation. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who... I can't do this. I can't do it. I really legit don't want to. What? I come back at the end of the conversation. Why? Why? Shoot me. Take me out right now. I wasn't the one. His boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as game started showing up. Why? It's only been a day. What the frick are you talking about? That's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turns towards me as if they noticed I was standing there. I grab my bag. Slowly stare. There's no window. Okay, have my bag in one hand and run! Just like... Run for it! Game! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She could get over herself. Learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point to make your poems all convoluted for no reason? What is this fight really about? I'm really confused right now. Can I just shove a cupcake in both their mouths? The meaning should just jump out as the reader and not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that horror game. Don't make me part of the conversation. I don't want to be part of this conversation. I just want to sit here and enjoy my time and with the club. I don't want to be part of this conversation. Why are you making me part of the conversation? Don't do this to me. Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep expression words in our language. It's the only way to convince feelings and meaning of the most effectively, and avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. I'm still part of this conversation. I don't want to be part of this conversation. You understand that, right, game? Don't make me choose. How do I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with will think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... That's making me choose. At least I have a third option. Because, okay. This is how it's gonna go if I think it's how it's gonna go. If I choose one or the other, one will hate the other. So, the only respectable decision that I can do is... Oh my god, my glasses are falling apart. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Gotta fix my glasses. I didn't want to be part of this conversation. How did I get dragged into this conversation? And why are you looking at me for? To this, I don't want. Why am I? What? Help! Someone help me! Take me out of my misery. Chat, do it. YouTube, do it. Just put a bullet through my skull. The other thing I do. Help me, Sayuri! Natsuki! So glares at me, drawing up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turned to Yuri. Yuri, but Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayuri! Yeah. Everyone's fighting me. Everyone's fighting me. It's very uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you're making your friend feel like this? Game. Well, that's her problem. It's not about her. I agree. Fuck. It's time for us to inject their own feelings in our conflict. Tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your charity that makes her upset in the first place. Excuse me. Listen to yourself. That's exactly why nobody likes. Stop. Oh, thank God. Natsuki, here, you guys are friends. I just want everybody to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems are amazing because they always give you so much feelings with just a few words. Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. When I'm so talented, so why are you fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you're... Don't! Sorry! Shut up now! Nothing being beautiful. I'm not listening. Sorry! So he stands triumphantly. Stands here with a be wild expression. Make some tea. She's off. She sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Sayuri's vice president. Whispered to Monica. She nods in return. She noticed I might have come off as a good leader. I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't bring myself to it. To jackass president, that's a kind of embarrassment. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, it means serious. It makes in her own ways, isn't it? See, you could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's widely suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? See her get her herself. It makes two of us. Count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me. God, my stomach did not. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Okay, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something new from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. Okay, well, I think to myself, did I learn a little about the kind of poems everyone likes? Look, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Myself with a newfound determination. Okay, ready to welcome? Sure, let's go. Beams at me. It's been a while since you spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Hold on. Sayuri. About what happened earlier. Yeah, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. But they're both wonderful people. You don't hate him, do you? No, I don't hate him. I just wanted to know your opinion on that's all. See why they make good friends with you. You know, game, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone else is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's every day is gonna be so much fun. Looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, just to see what the future holds, Sayuri. Pat Sayuri on her shoulder. Say that more to myself than her. But see you as Sayuri is an eternal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. And another save. Infinite kiss. Determination. Kitty. Awesome. Vanilla. Smile. Depression. Unending. Sparkle. Sadness. Games. Peaceful. Skyscraper. Treasure. Whirlwind. Doki Doki. After image. Love. Chocolate. It's becoming increasingly easy. Another way to pass it, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club, this usual scene greets me. Hi again. Yo, Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Just still not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in the good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Coming with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Yeah, that sound like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Yeah? Why? That all of a sudden? No reason, really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayuri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets it you know what I mean, spilled onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fell out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Yeah. I didn't know she was listening in. Faces in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. Just something in my book. Yuri, tell Game to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Yuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling him, she stunned like that, your suffering is fair enough for retribution. She's on board? Okay. I didn't mean that at all. I got too absorbed in my book. I like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. That's why you can think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayuri, I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? The one that will murder me. Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she's told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it wasn't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick you, ask you to making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Yuri. Sayuri. Oh! What was that? Fwap. What the frick is this fwap? Out of nowhere, something smacks Yuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. How? What was that? Yeah, a cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Isn't this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Haha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. She hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. There you go. Tears up the wrapper and takes a big bite. Wait. Good. You suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Bakers can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Even though I'll trick you again for it. Gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches to nudge Sayuri off. Oh. Sayuri suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? A full Sayuri trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayuri? Natsuki glares around. Monica is in the clubroom. Ugh, where is Monica anyway? Good question. Actually, yeah, where is she? Have you ever heard anything about her being late today? Not me? I haven't heard anything. Either. That's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? So the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. And it means to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Okay. Chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? It quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? My last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. That must have been since I was practicing piano. Piano? Wasn't where you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. And it goes on and on and on and on and on. Just get to murdering me. I want to run for my life. I want to see me die and revive. So cool. You should play us something. It's for us. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Why am I the center of every conversation? Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yeah, that sounds cool. I also look forward to it. If that's so, in that case, I'm gonna let you down, game. Smile sweet. Are you seducing me? Cause it's working. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. You guys, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I mean, I choose to leave out Sayuri's mischief escapade. I'm not sure Natsuki will end up playing away. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayuri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Game! Sayuri suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know, the festival's coming up. Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff. So I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. Ooh. I see. Sure. I'll go with you. Yeah. Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Going with Cam to get the supplies? There's no need for you to trouble yourself. I have to go with him. But I want to go. It's so much fun exploring in the classrooms and stuff. Okay. It's just a suggestion. This chick's up to something. She my murderer? See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, game? Yep, let's go. Sorry, exit the clubroom. I follow behind Sayuri's hums and skips around the hall. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. So he finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey, Sayuri. What exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Mo could have it all planned out. Don't worry. Is that so? Yep. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. And stress levels go from here to... The stress level blew up. That sounds kind of dull. Game. You're not thinking about it in the right way at all. And it's just reading the poems, it's about performing them. Oh, I know what she's talking about now. Like you say the lines of the poem. Between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots. Okay, it was the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends I summon this joy, for now when I look in every direction, the once precise field before me is a burdened wasteland. Like that. Sorry. How do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Yeah. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know. I just meant it's pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. Because it means I'm doing a good job. Yeah. I guess. So excited. Festival is going to be so much fun. I'm gonna die. Sayuri spins around the hallway again. Hey, game, this classroom's over here or something. Let's begin the mission. It's been a long time since I've spent time with Sayuri like this, but in the end she hasn't changed one bit. Still nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happiness vibes from the world around her. It's pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So venturing with Sayuri brings back a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Two of us enter the classroom. Sayuri heads straight into the closet, and I follow. See what we have in here. Crayons! So I pull out a box of crayons on the shelf. Off the shelf, I mean. They're the best brand too. They're kind of dirty though. So I starts pulling various crayons out of the box, writing the color names. Write that one's down. Don't get ignored. We still need to find. Wait, look for color. Fine. Then at least move aside so I can put the look for poster paper. I just found my exit. What? Say bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls on the floor and the crayons spill over her lap. Ow. You okay? No. Forehead. So he clutches her forehead. Jeez, Sayuri. That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. So it's on the floor. I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayuri, but it hurts. Just do it for a sec. Sayuri slowly releases her hand from her forehead. And they brush her bangs out off to the side. Ow. Oh, she blinked. Holy crap. Sorry. There's a huge mark on the center of her forehead. Bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. Should find you some ice. Game. Oh my goodness. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. Fine with looking like a unicorn. Even witching from pain shine makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Pat Sayuri on the shoulder and run into the hallway. Look at the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it's just used as an eye pack rather than a drink. But I like to say, but I know Sayuri likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. Just a moment, I'm returning across from where I left Sayuri. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. These they were already in wrong spots before I spilled them. Sorry here. There's a big thing of apple juice. Looks like it's already half empty. Inside the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sorry opens the caps and starts drinking it. Sorry, what are you doing? For your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sorry places the bottle against the bump of her head. Still stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like clean up most of the crayons, so that's good. Game, this kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? Did her boobs suddenly get a little bit bigger? Or is that just me? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I always try to keep up with you. We're kind of oblivious in some ways. Like how I usually felt behind all the time at the things you did. Sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would always hurt myself. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying really hard, and you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and you were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? You know, remember? Come to think of it. Maybe I do remember a bit. Because I was so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If it wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Game. I don't think you realize, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm being clumsy. Or Leah, sweetheart. Don't call me that. I don't really think there's a time of all. It's kind of all the time. Guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. Guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Game? Nothing changed between us. Think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where it will end up. Each end up for college or after that. It'd be fair for me to make any promises, but, well, I hope so. It's been like this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. Sorry, is whimsical expression in her eyes. Whimsical expression. We remain silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her in deep thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. Guess we should head back. I want to worry Monica, you know. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. And if I hand her under my pants. Hops to her feet. Clutches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast. Are you hurting yourself? I mean, after you hurt yourself. Guess it's too late now. Here, let's go. Follow Sayuri outside the classroom. She plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump, but without much success. In a moment, we make it to the back of the classroom. Club room, right? Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just ready to go start sharing with our poems. Hey, Sayuri, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about it. I was playing with crayons and sparked my forehead into the shelf. Can I just flick her right in the forehead? Bing! Well, anyway, were you able to find everything we need? Uh-huh, I have it right. Heh. Sorry, frankly glances around herself. Forgot all the stuff. Calm down, Sayuri. I have it all right here. Found the poster paper, too. Aha. Sounds like you end up doing all the work, game. Oh, well, Sayuri. I failed to come up with an excuse for Sayuri. I made it an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start work on the posters tonight. Frickin' words escape me. Me too. Okay, everyone. Ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. Making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. And just go down the list every time. Game. I really love your poems. Can't believe you're hiding these from me. Yeah, not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday and this one too. You can't tell me I've done this before. Water. You're the really one who feels that way, so yeah. No way. Not even Natsuki. Well, I guess Natsuki is at least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think it's... What do you mean? Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Stop thinking everything's idiot. Just mean you're a really expressive person, I guess. Yes? How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? Because I'll make everything in your life an adventure. What are little things like cooking? Let's not talk about that. So yeah, I guess what you could say, I'm like, I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. It's a kind of weird connection. It's your fault for getting in my business all the time. I don't know if I can understand. You never understand when I'm trying to explain things to you, do you? So your pet Sarah's head. Hey. Not a kid, you know. Hear about that? Are you completely positive about that? Because I don't think so. Maybe. Starts fiddling with her pencil between her hands. Hey, game. Will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Huh? Why? Because, well, it's the first time you've written something for me. Sorry, you completely misunderstood. I didn't write this for you. Are you listening anymore? Oh, whatever. I'll give it to you when we go home. Really? Broke my pencil. Sorry. Bends to pick up the pieces she dropped. But being attentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Sorry, it's fine. I'll get it for you. Pick up the broken pencil. Sari clutches the desk to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Let's sit down. Sari, yeah. Grabs her arm and help me up. Gets hers and help her sit at her desk. Anyway, I still haven't read your poems. Oh. Sorry, I forgot about that. But it's not like as good as yours. Jeez, don't worry. Sure, I'll like it. Pop my scale like the lid of a cookie jar, that secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tiny, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a little... To keep it safe, I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in a bottle, all in a row. My collection makes lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all done. Open it, and in come my friends. If they come in such a hurry, they want my bottles that much. Finally, pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each other and every friend, each and every bottle. Every time I let go, it shatters against the top, between my feet. Happy thoughts, in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who weren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Holy crap! Sorry, did you really write this? Of course I did. I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever. Yeah, but I mean, I expected something like this coming from you. Well, that could tell me a lot. Well, I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy. Well, not exactly. I mean, maybe because I'm not used to you being so cheerful. Never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. Get to the murder! I mean, seriously, when am I gonna die here? Can I be slashed apart in pieces now? I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. Even it helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Haha, don't get ahead of yourself. So here it is, what happens of getting obsessed with something before dropping it more than a week later. And that's one of those things. But seeing passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic about it. Who should I show my plum to next? That's good. Certainly not really any worse than your last one, but I really can't say it's better than either. Phew. Huh? Phew what? Well, anything is a train wreck. Well, anything as a train wreck, I'll take that as a win. I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that was a compliment. Haha, glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing, maybe you'll get as good as me someday. It's something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think that this kind of reminds me of Sayuri's poem from yesterday. Yeah, you think so? Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sayuri has a type of all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. It's a little unnecessary, but think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away, letting go of a balloon. Say we each take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get. Wait, I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders. Let's get listen to the music for a second. You know why I hear about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. There's a lot of friends I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? So I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. Doesn't matter if she keeps it private. If she doesn't hurt anyone, it's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. How old are you? Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. Yesterday was too short. It's just a warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I could have explained it. Sometimes you can explain complaint usually with simpler analogies. Huh? and it helps people recognize how stupid they're being. Seriously, how old are you? Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an arrogant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about everyone. It's about how everyone thinks my... doesn't matter. It could be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of people to find out. They make fun of you or think less of you. I just make people stupid. Cares what people like so long they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. That's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. The skip button would be so easy to hit. But I want the people to just feel remember that. We gotta write some good. Okay. Yuri, let's go. Let's see what you read today. Well done, game. Your skills are already improving. Really? Thanks, Harry. Coming from you, that means a lot. It's nothing. Just I'm happy to help inspire fellow writers. You know, you're new to this, and so don't worry so much if it seems like you can get your poems to feel perfect. Oh my god! You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way, don't feel like... try letting your mind wander through your feelings and write down the things you can see and hear, and that's one way to truly enable your reading to see in your head. It's really amazing experience. I see. It's certainly interesting to hectic. Thanks for sharing. I have, well, an example of that if you'd like to read it. Of course. This is the poem you wrote for today? Now it's entirely hints her poem. The Raccoon. Oh my god, I wrote this. I'm tired because it's 12 o'clock. I didn't reading this. Just save it. The raccoon. It happened at the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, it was the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My scrunch, well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon is fed, will always come back for more. That engine beauty of my cutting knife was the sympathy. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. Moon in its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light I could I slice the bread and fresh soft raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I merely project my emotions onto a new satisfied animal. A raccoon is taken to following me. Could say that it's gotten used to we've gotten used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Each time I brush my brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. Rush of blood, classic flavor. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Okay, that's it for right now. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna go to my menu. That's it for right now. I'm exhausted. It's 12 o'clock in the morning for me. So, thank you all for watching. If you like what you saw, make sure to hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe as well. And as always, have a great day.